Hello, world.
Hello.
Hello, world. Hello, world. You know, this is a familiar show to you niggas, especially if you tuning in, because I'm assuming you've watched us before. This is LOI the show. You know that. This is Tone Groove. That's Jay Nobles. You
Of
know
course.
that. What you don't know is a current situation that we've maneuvered our way into. Now, you want to break it down?
If you can't tell, it's brighter, it's better, it's wider. You know what I mean?
Similar but so different.
Yeah, it's similar, so different. You know, we got the Bob Ross. Shout out to Tupac. He's not here anymore, but
He used to be the happy medium.
Hell yeah.
The hands of prayer. To keep things balanced in this motherfucker.
Moses and shit.
Nigga, but explain the situation.
Nigga, we were Menace material. It's nothing else to explain. Shout out to AJ the Menace. Shout out to cameraman Lauren, not Leon. All right.
Nigga, there's people behind the camera.
Yeah, like we have that.
Think
now.
about that shit. There's niggas over there. If we need something Google, they can Google. This is real productions.
Nigga, I wish I had something to Google now, nigga.
Nigga, think of a fact that you need. Nigga, any type of data, analyst, nigga, we got it. This is LOI the show. We on Menace material. You know, we sold out, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we signed our soul over.
Yeah, we signed our soul to the man.
And
in Menace we trust.
And yeah.
Established in 2012, nigga.
Yeah, but for real though, shout out to AJ. Our episodes are going to be dropping at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays now.
Yeah, that's a good that you remember that.
You feel me?
Real professional.
The audio will still be dropping at 6 a.m., you know, bright
that's
and
for
early.
you morning commuters. You niggas got jobs.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the
yeah.
niggas with jobs.
Yeah. Keeping the economy running.
Hell yeah. Giving us food stamps and shit.
Even though shit is becoming expensive, segue, right? One of like my favorite jokes right now, right? You know, working at McDonald's, you know, a person will come through, doesn't matter, race, it's all the same. You know, they'll be like, damn, nigga, a McDouble and small fries, $9? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, we gotta help Ukraine. Immediately, they go like, help Ukraine?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, fuck Ukraine. Especially the white people. Like, they get disgusted, like, help Ukraine? Like, nigga, we got people here.
Because they was already a little
get real.
patriotic to begin with.
But they get real, like, borderline racist. You know what I mean? Like American pride racist. Like,
Do you feel them, though? Do you understand where that comes from?
I guess. It's...
Like, are you willing to pay double for a McDouble to help Ukraine? Is that something that you willing to sacrifice on your behalf?
Of course not. Most people aren't.
So you feel it?
Especially at McDonald's. But it's like, I don't get like racist about it, nigga. I don't get like, nigga, we gotta...
I mean,
I'm not complaining about it.
We had this conversation before, probably like 1,000 times, is that when the situation gets stressful, it's when the racism starts to come out. When customer service is getting on your fucking nerves, nigga, all of a sudden Indian people are the worst smelling race.
I'm about to say. Yeah. Niggas, it's hard to understand. But I mean, it's a weird thing. Shout out to all the racist white people that be coming through and shit, you know what I mean? Ukraine, niggas, like, white people, like, love black people now.
Yeah.
White people love black people.
It's been
now.
like that for a little bit.
A little bit?
It's been like that for a little bit.
It's been brewing up.
Nah, it's like white people love black people since like the 90s, nigga, for real.
Back then, it was more infatuation.
I'm talking about the youth, though. Like, just because the parents,
yeah,
the fucking older generation that was around when schools were still color segregated, they probably didn't give a fuck. But to the little white boy in Alabama that was rapping to Snoop Dogg,
50 Cent,
nigga, two of America's most wanted, to the niggas, little white kids out there right now, the little Coltons and Toms and shit, is watching two of America's most wanted.
But back then, there was a lot more infatuation. I feel like now it's actual,
it's
like...
same shit.
Nah.
There's white girls getting braids. There's a lot of, what they call it, black fishing.
Black cultural appropriation.
Things like that.
Yeah.
And white people stick up for black matters a lot more. Like, I think we said this shit before on the podcast, but when they was doing them George Floyd riots,
we was out there.
Nigga, it was white people acting the wildest.
Yeah.
It's almost like they was paid to be there.
Like they was prepared, right?
Nigga, yeah.
Them niggas had on shin guards. I'm like, what the fuck they doing with shin guards?
Prepared for ballistics.
Yeah. Nigga. Gas masks and shit.
Yeah, it's like...
And that was weird because they had milk prepared. Like, it was just white girls with milk. Like, hey, you need milk? I'm like, bitch, where you get this milk from?
What is milk good for?
For your eyes, for the gas, mustard gas and shit, yeah.
It's not the first rodeo.
Nigga.
Yeah,
professionals at that.
But it's because we live in, like, a different era. We live in an era where being a victim is, like, smooth. that's the goal. That's what you get the most attention for. So, and also, if you a part of like a certain political party, then you got to believe all they shit.
Talk about, being a victim. Idris Elba, he had said he's done being named a black actor. Don't refer to him as a black actor because, it's keeping the barriers up. Being labeled as a black actor. Just label him as an actor now, nigga. Just wanted to let you know that and then let you fuck niggas.
But how
know
do you
that.
feel about that? Like,
I didn't. When I first heard it, I was like, okay, I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not from America. I'm from Earth. Like Mos Def. You niggas sound like Mos Def or
but
something.
isn't like fucking Steven Seagal a white actor?
But
when
that's the
you
thing.
were-
Nobody refers to like white actors
Nah.
because they're already white. Like Tom Hanks.
He's a white actor to me.
Tom Hanks.
But do you think that black people do it to white people and white people do it to black people? Like to you, Tom Hanks is a white actor. To Billy down the street, Terry Crews is a Negrocan actor. It don't get bigger or blacker.
Yeah, Terry Crews. I don't know. It's I guess like we're harder on ourselves. But
Or it's
I
just
don't know.
whatever's the contrast is gonna be more highlighted. That's why it's a contrast. It's
But
gonna stick
I
out more.
genuinely, I don't know. There's no way to study it like a cracker's brain or something. Like to see if they really view race as just some, like, hey, we're all human.
I don't know. Maybe it's a couple people who say they don't see color, but that's probably the most racist.
You think so?
Yeah, it's probably more racist than seeing color.
It depends on like the context of what they're talking about. Like if you're saying you don't see color, meaning like, you respect all races and people the same.
All lives matter.
Like, nigga, I was training at my dojo and shit.
Yeah,
you
shout
know,
out
martial
Royce
arts.
Gracie.
I didn't know, but
Get your degree, right?
yeah, man, white belt and shit. Close to my stripes, and you know what I mean.
You ain't got no color on that shit.
I'm close to my stripes and shit.
Hey.
But I didn't know, but they're like really tied with the police and shit. Like they be having
What you mean they tied with the police?
like they're locked in, nigga. They're locked in, like mob ties. We'll talk about that later, possibly.
Yeah, possibly. If you want to do that.
Yeah, but
It's like,
But yeah, the nigga my teacher was teaching me how to throw this combination and shit. And I just looked at his shirt. I'm like, is that a police badge? Like 52 years anniversary. Like
he was wearing his badge.
it was like a honorary shirt. Like the Travis Scott thing at McDonald's. Like you can only get it if you work there. Like he was in some special club, like some police. Like
What you think it is?
I don't know. I feel safer
Is
though.
that why some of them niggas be doing illegal chokeholds? Because they learned that shit at Royce Gracie?
Nigga crushing niggas' necks. It's like if you're not, if you're not aware, nigga, you could really kill somebody.
What do you do in that situation? You fight a cop? Like he's doing it illegal, and you know for sure if that shit is legal or not. Because you go to Royce Gracie.
No, that doesn't. No. I don't know if it's
But
legal.
You know if it's lethal.
Oh, lethal.
That's what
yeah,
I mean. You know
yeah.
if it's lethal. So if he's doing some shit on you, like, do you fight back?
It depends.
Knowing what you know, nigga, you gonna spar
if
with 12?
If 12 really want to like give his gun to his his partner and shit and like
Yeah.
really throw him, it's like, oh shit, like you have to take that opportunity.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the risk.
It's damn near like
Slash-
get out of jail free card, nigga.
It depends. Like I wouldn't beat his ass, but I would survive.
You would make him tap out. You would tap him out.
I would touch him a couple times, just boop boop, touch him a little bit.
I don't know though. He's a trained officer, nigga. He's probably been going to Royce Gracie a lot longer.
Nah, bruh.
It's possible.
Not all of them are trained. It's just like we did like some gun shit, like
How to disarm a
like
nigga?
yeah, how to disarm a motherfucker. Like it was just straight out of
You know how to
Equalizer.
disarm a nigga now?
I know how to disarm a nigga.
Did you disarm a nigga right now?
If a Moore walked in this room right now, nigga, give me your shit. I'm like, nigga,
How you
what?
do it?
I'm not finna tell the motherfucking public how to do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you sold
Secret
it, not told
information,
it.
nigga.
You would like to learn this
Yeah.
fucking sacred technique, nigga.
Sign up for our Patreon when it comes out.
We got a Patreon?
We going, yeah.
You announced the shit we ain't even discussed.
It's about that time, though, nigga.
All right, fuck it, Patreon, whatever. Something, nigga.
Some.
This is gonna be the year of like the dollar. I just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been getting that inclination.
I mean, shit, yeah, nigga.
You gonna get paid,
yeah,
nigga.
hopefully. Well, I mean, hopefully. I don't like that word.
Shout out to all the niggas. So really, all four of y'all that's been rocking with us since the beginning. To the niggas that was here since we was recording the car, recording the attic space,
On the phone.
downtown, with a Hennessy bottle, different situations. We recorded in Tibet,
Yeah,
figuratively.
Shout out to Buddha.
Yeah, shout out Buddha.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, nigga.
Nigga, we here at Menace Material Network today.
Yeah.
This shit crazy because we really used to talk about being on a show, just being on the show, like chilling with them niggas,
And then
collide with different worlds.
that's literally what happened. We was in the car like, yo, one day we gonna talk with these niggas. We ended up talking with them.
Yeah,
I guess we was so impressive, nigga.
something happened. You said something. You said something. Did something.
Yeah, I'm about to say somebody said something.
Somebody said something. They offered us a job.
Now we got our own corner.
Yeah, nigga. We got a cubic office. Nigga.
We got a corner,
We have an
nigga.
office.
We're in our prism, our tomb.
It feel at home.
Yeah.
You feel at home.
Yeah. Bob Ross looking at me and shit.
Nigga, it's the same aesthetic. Cause shout out to them other four niggas that's been here since the beginning, cause they know as well. We was recording in the pyramid already.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit is triangular shape, nigga.
Literally. According to the pyramid. It's probably some spiritual nigga that's like, yo, y'all niggas is spiritually inclined. Like, the heavens love you.
But speaking of time, things passing, do you feel for yourself personally that there's an expiration date for knowing somebody? Like I'll give you an example, right? Somebody that you knew, maybe more than knew, you was cool with them. I was cool. Maybe a friend, an acquaintance, somebody you was fucking in like middle school, maybe even high school, because nigga, that shit happened a brick ago. And you see them out somewhere, but they from afar. Like, are you gonna go over there and be like, hey, yo, what's good?
Yeah, it depends.
Say what's up to 'em.
It depends.
Or who it is?
Like run across the street, nigga.
Run across the street is crazy.
Maybe
You could shout. You could raise a hand.
It depends. Like some niggas don't have the confidence to like be dismissed. Like a nigga look at you is like, I don't know you. Nah, now you look stupid.
Oh, so you think it's just a fear of like them not remembering you?
Not remembering you. It's like some insecurity
That's
shit.
very possible.
But I don't know. Expiration date. I mean, shit. It's a nigga that keep asking me for money. He my homie and shit.
Oh shit!
I ain't gonna say his name, but it's like
You want to talk about it?
it's like, I'll touch
You
on
want
it.
to talk about it, nigga? You just dropped the bomb.
Let's talk about, because you had said something that was fucking. I found it hilarious.
It was profound.
You was like, I don't know if I could just be friends with a nigga that just keep asking me for money. Like you would say that shit. I was like, it's like, yeah, like, how is that even possible? Like, how can you be friends with a motherfucker that's always asking you for money?
It's weird because we've been friends for a long time. We've been friends for so long, niggas think we're related.
But I know, even, okay, go ahead.
You've never asked me for nothing.
But no, I have. But even then, we can like go to the pay stubs, or they're like, that's like, nigga, I probably asked you for like a couple dollars, nigga.
But it's different.
But
because it's like, it's good money.
Yeah.
We know that, first of all, that's not a power that's going to be abused.
And it's, if you ask me for money and I ask you for money,
we both need money.
It's something.
So nobody getting money.
It's something personal that's going on.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Niggas is down,
If
man.
you need to ask me for money, nigga, like, you have to be in danger. Like, you have to be like, nigga, I need to get home.
Yeah.
Like, and don't text it to me. Call me. I need to hear the panic in your voice,
like,
nigga.
I'm about to be molested,
Like-
Justin. Like, I need a fucking tab.
Like, yo, I'm sorry, but like, yo, I just need a couple dollars to get home. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, don't
yeah.
text me some shit like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I mean, and it's like, I like the nigga. We're friends. But I'm about to really like have a conversation with this nigga. Because he asked me for
That's
bread.
why you saying it on air?
He asked me for bread the other day, and like something in me got angry. So I was like,
Oh, it happened again?
I need to address it now. Because
Yeah.
I got a little angry.
Yeah.
I can't just I'm not going to sit with this anger because it's his fault.
Shout out to you for that emotional intelligence.
Exactly.
That takes a lot.
You feel me? I need
takes a lot of
something.
awareness.
Something needs to be said.
Yeah. Something's got to give because you don't be getting paid back.
Nigga, I'm not the type of nigga that wants to get paid back.
Which is why I believe this shit keep happening.
Exactly.
You're too fucking you're a nice nigga.
Niggas is too, I wouldn't say nice. Because I know the nigga.
Near philanthropist,
I
nigga.
know that basically I'm helping the nigga, funding the nigga.
You a fundraiser.
Business. Yeah.
You the type of nigga that buy Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm saying.
But
no Girl Scout
hypothetically,
cookies.
I guess, I'll give a nigga some money.
Yeah.
But I've never done that shit. You bought Girl Scout cookies? Nigga?
Nah, I ain't never bought Girl Scout cookies. Nigga, I broke my arm trying to eat Girl Scout cookies. So they kind of got like a bad fucking stigma in my mind already.
You was trying to get them from the top shelf or something?
Nah. I was about 8 years old. I was watching The Incredible Hulk. And I was in the real superhero mode, nigga. My little sister was little. So we had a motherfucking, what'd you call him? Baby gate in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I jumped over that shit like Spider-Man, landed, stuck that bitch, got me some Girl Scout cookies. It was on the way out where shit got a little iffy. I ain't stick the landing, slipped, broke my shit up.
Damn.
Surprisingly, it doesn't hurt. But I was crying because the shit looked crazy. Like my arm was all bent up in the ass and shit. I think I still got the x-ray. We might have to. No, I'm not going to say that because I don't know if I got it.
Yeah, right.
That shit would be crazy.
Put up a random x-ray. Fuck it.
Hell yeah, don't know.
It's the same thing, nigga.
Yeah. Find the worst one you can. There's niggas we can ask.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Find the worst,
nigga, do you have anything to Google? We need something to Google, nigga.
I don't know.
How many kids break that? Lauren, please.
How many kids break bones a year?
Yeah, nigga,
this is a great conversation.
Yeah.
Because my mom thought it was something wrong with me.
Because you kept breaking shit?
I broke shit numerous times. I broke the same arm twice.
Oh, okay.
1 in 3? Was that a 33% chance?
Yeah, 33%.
33% chance, nigga. So you was in that 70?
Yeah, I've broken one thing and it was a fracture. Fracture.
It's a fracture.
It's a fracture. It's a fracture, nigga.
I don't know.
A
fracture's bad.
It's still broken.
Even Jadakiss said that shit.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
What's the bar? We fumbling the bag right
What'd he
now.
say?
Your flow is a light sprain.
Mine's is a fracture. Yeah.
Shout out to all the old heads and Timberlands.
I'm about to say, shout out Jadakiss.
What was we talking about? Oh, yeah. She thought it was a problem that I kept breaking shit. She didn't know that I was just a young athletic nigga. I was always into shit. I was doing things.
That's not the best way to put it.
I broke my wrist twice hooping. I broke my nose hooping. I broke my teeth leaving the building from hooping. So that's, similar. It's close enough.
And what's crazy is, right, and this is how humans have, died in the past for, thousands of years. Goofy shit. Stepping on a branch, now you infected.
Rusty nail. They ain't had no penicillin.
Yeah. But you see, I wasn't the type of nigga I always looked at a nigga that was wearing a cast how the fuck does that even happen? How you break your bones, nigga? What were you doing?
Hey, nigga, you gotta be doing wild things.
Nigga, you broke your teeth leaving from hooping.
I was fucking pranked, essentially, nigga. For real.
You guys.
It was you know how they have the electrical boxes in the grass? It was this long ass cable. That shit had to been against regulations. Cause anybody could get hurt going on that shit, cause it's in the grass, you can't see it. Tripped over that shit. And it's I tripped so fast, my hands couldn't do nothing. I just landed flat on my face. Busted my shit up.
See, that's that shit you learn in martial arts. Keep it in the frame. Always be ready.
They teach you how to not trip in martial arts, nigga?
Hey, nigga, you'll be ready for it faster, nigga. Hey, nigga, you gotta come to it and see
That's
it.
That's hypothetical, nigga.
Nah.
That's hypothetical.
I do martial arts. I'm telling you, you gotta keep it in the frame.
Your ass, nigga. You busted your ass.
Nigga, you see, you don't take that back. Nah.
You busted your ass. Everybody bust their ass, nigga.
I guess, yeah.
Ain't nobody above busting their ass.
It's just how you fall, how you stick the landing.
Yeah.
That's what's most important.
When you're walking around, or you in public, are you trying to be aware of your body language?
If I feel like I'm walking, it's always when I'm high. If I feel like I'm walking stupid, I'll
you slouching, nigga, let me stand.
I'll fuck, let me stretch these goddamn shoulders, nigga. These shits is too big to be stiff and shit. I gotta get some flexibility. Yeah.
Sometimes I be in Target, I'm I'm feeling a little 6'2" right now.
Yeah.
Feel funny.
Gotta stretch the spine and shit.
Yeah. But
that's a human.
I brought that up because I saw this motherfucking video of George Bush and Barack Obama.
We're
probably gonna have to find it. so they can put it in there.
We'll
Because
find it.
niggas can do that now.
Yeah.
Niggas have them capabilities.
Yeah.
It's almost like we got superpowers.
Magic.
Podcasting, nigga.
Yeah.
We can get something Googled again right now.
We got to get a wand up here. Every time we point at the camera, nigga, just show something.
Nah, but it would be cool to have a nice little on-air shit. But
Yeah.
it's this video of Barack Obama and George W. Bush. They was like walking. I think they was going to like some fucking public speaking event where they was about to talk some shit. But the way they was walking was so smooth, but you could tell that shit is rehearsed, nigga. It was like ballet. It was scripted dance, nigga. They both like the way that them niggas hit the corner. It was like there's no way that they did that together in unison without coordinating that shit before.
Nigga, they know where they going. Once you're at that level, you know every step you're taking.
I even saw this one shit. They was like George Bush. He walks with like a bigger gait, like a wingspan of your legs, because it's a power symbol. It's like you appear to have a bigger dick.
This nigga walking like Humpty Dumpty and shit.
Like, yo, I can't even do.
Yeah.
My pack hurt, nigga.
Yeah.
This shit is really a fucking disadvantage.
That's kind of like how Donald Trump, every time he shake a nigga hand, he'll
Yeah, he pull that nigga in.
pull it in the frame.
Real aggressive.
He probably does martial arts. Pull it in the frame and shit. Bring it in. Yeah, how you doing? How you
When you
doing?
in frame, you got that nice center of gravity, nigga.
Uh-huh.
You can fling this nigga across the
Damn,
room.
tripping nigga. But that's important. It's weird. At that level, everything is purposeful. Real animal kingdom, like.
Because it's a popularity contest, nigga. So it's like you got to present the best presentation.
I wonder what they.
First of all, do you ever plan on voting in your life? Like, is that a possibility for you? Is that in the cards?
I voted once, and
Nigga, you voted?
It was for it was against Donald Trump. My mom. I went with my mom.
You voted, nigga?
Yeah.
What year?
It was against whoever was running with Donald Trump. Against him, I voted the Democratic Party because I was with my mother.
So it's a situation where we can get something Googled, please.
Oh yeah.
Who was running up against Donald Trump the first term? Because it wasn't Joe Biden the first term.
It might have been Hillary.
Hillary Clinton. You voted for Hillary Clinton?
I think I voted for Hillary, bro. I was with my mother. It wasn't even. I was 16, nigga. What can I do?
You can't vote at 16. Can you vote at 16? 18. Yeah, nigga.
You can't vote at 16?
So you was probably 18. High school.
So who voted?
That's how far away high school was, nigga.
I was
It's
about
like
to
a
say.
blurred image.
Who ran in 18? In 2018.
Is it Mo Bamba? Trump and Biden was 2018?
Niggas need to watch the.
Nobody ran in 2018.
It was 2016.
2016?
And 2020.
So you voted for Joe Biden. Because
I was about to say.
You wasn't old enough to vote
I'm
for
about to say
Hillary.
that shit was so long ago. It was almost like I got hypnotized. It was a blur, nigga. Like I was just with my mother. It was like, nigga.
How did it? 2020? How did it feel?
It was. I barely remember it, nigga. It was just like, okay, Democrat. I mean, my mom
I
did
wonder
it.
how many niggas just get like zombie votes like that. Like
Nigga.
somebody getting drugged there, somebody without a real opinion on things.
Your child is probably gonna vote for whoever you vote for. It's like, nigga.
Yeah, it's kind of like football teams. Like whoever your dad like is
Get
probably who you gonna
indoctrinated.
like as a kid, nigga.
Yeah.
They're gonna put the jerseys on your wall. It's not even really your choice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, nigga,
But nah, it's-
I've never voted. I probably will never vote. But do you?
Don't. I mean, why?
I'm one nigga.
I was about to say. I mean, don't. That's not something like to brag about, nigga.
I'm just telling the truth, nigga. It's a fucking podcast, nigga.
But nah. I mean, but why though? It's like
Because it don't interest me. You feel me? Like, it's
I
not
understand
really,
it,
like- and
but it is important.
I know, I understand. So this is not me preaching the philosophy.
It's like wearing. Yeah. It's like
Because if everybody thought this way, nothing would ever get done. But me personally, I'm one nigga. I'm Tone Groove. I'm not gonna be the swing vote for who wins the presidency. It's not like, yo, it's nigga, it's on
that
you, Tone.
one last vote.
Nigga, it's up to you. Fate of America on the line, nigga.
yeah.
So it's like,
What? Why though? You don't want that responsibility?
no, I don't want that shit. And it's just not feasible. That's not even realistic.
It's important. Like I don't think I'll ever. I don't know if I'll ever vote again, but I do know it's important.
If it was
And
somebody,
it's a difference. Like
you said you would vote for Kanye.
I would vote for Kanye.
So that would bring you out to the polls again? That's
Possibly. It depends on his
Jesus walks.
It
nigga.
depends on the songs he dropping before he run, because you know that's gonna happen.
Yeah, if he has his
you know
soundtrack would be crazy.
Because y'all could probably find a picture, but he still has warehouses. Yeah, thank you, of Balenciaga clothing
for 20 bones
that he just stapled Ye 24 on. Like,
he got a luxury thrift store,
like millions of pieces that he just stapled his name on.
I wonder, there's no legalese you got to worry about with that shit?
Nigga, nah,
it's resale.
Because, it's his clothes. It's kind of like bootlegging. It's a little tricky.
Yeah. To get into other things, you know what it means to be intersex, right?
Two same, having both
you
parts.
You was born with both genitalia.
Yeah.
I was watching Freaks and Geeks. You know that show?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's from the 90s, but it's about the 80s.
The one with Seth Rogen, right?
It's got Seth Rogen. What's that nigga? Green Goblin nigga. James
Franco. Yeah.
All them niggas. That's a great show. That shit was on Hulu. Shout out to Hulu.
Well,
But
okay.
On the show, Seth Rogen, his character, he was fucking with this girl. Like, it was this girl, he went through the whole trials and tribulations of getting the girl in high school and shit, which for some reason makes great television.
Yeah.
He got her. A couple months later, he finds out that she was born with a penis and a vagina. But she got the penis cut off. But the whole episode, he was just questioning his sexuality. Like, he told the homies, and of course they was like, nigga, you gay.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Yeah.
Like, you gay. My question is, could you do that? Like, if you was fucking with a girl and you found out later.
I would be upset because you are gay. Well, I don't know. Is being intersex on the same level as like bestiality?
No.
Like on the same spectrum?
Nah. That's fucking animals. That's fucking an animal versus fucking a human.
But I mean, they say, I don't know. It's on the
bestiality.
Because it's just, I don't know, dude. I would just be thinking like, yo, I'm kind of gay now.
Nah. She don't have a penis.
I don't even know like what that looks like. Like, what's more prominent when you're born, like the dick or the pussy?
That might be what they decide which one gets taken off.
Could you do it? Because you was trying to convince me how a trans woman.
Don't even do that.
No, don't even do that. What do you mean?
Don't even do that.
You was trying to convince me.
The way that you're framing it makes it sound like it is what it is.
You was trying. What do you mean,
don't do
nigga?
That.
You was trying to convince me. You brought up a woman, a trans woman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You was like, would you fuck her?
No.
She looks like a girl.
Is that what I asked you? I asked you if she looked like a woman.
And then you asked me would I fuck her. You asked me if I would fuck her.
I don't remember that.
2 days before that in the car with Scotty.
Pull the tape up.
I can't wait, nigga.
Oh, in the car?
That's what I'm saying.
I did ask you.
You asked me. Yeah. But I'm not, it's like, why? Whoa, you shouldn't even be feeling like that because she looked like a girl. So why are you even saying? Like, you was like
what?
Like, whoa, don't make it frame it. She looks like a girl, so what's the problem?
Nah, I thought you was about to say something that you didn't say.
Oh.
The way you framed it make it sound like you was about to come out of left field with some bullshit.
No.
You're not.
Nah.
I forgot why I brought up the intersection.
But would you? That's why I asked, because you just like, nigga.
It's a tricky situation. It's a tricky situation.
Nigga.
It's a tricky situation.
And then I would be looking at like, okay, like it's some man's peeking out in this bitch. Like this bitch clavicles is thicker than the average bitches. I'll be looking at different shit.
It's all about how handsome she still is after.
If she's
because
husband handsome, that's a problem.
Yeah, when you see when you see a trans woman that looks like a girl.
Got unlucky. Well,
yeah, that's what I meant to say. They got unlucky.
Yeah.
Like that same shit. Or it's like, not even that. You fucked me up. A trans woman that looks like a girl, but once you find out she's trans, she starts to look like a dude. One of those situations. Because that's what happened to him in the show. He found out she was intersex, and then he was like, she don't got an Adam's apple, but it's a little pearish. It's close.
Maybe I just have a sixth sense. I've never been got. If I see a trans person, I know it's a trans person. Even with the shit, like I was calling out the trans girl, I was like, dude,
talking about the one what I brought up?
Yeah, I was
But
like,
that's not even fair because you knew going in that she was trans.
but if you would
the way I
have,
framed it.
but nah,
Context is everything, nigga.
if you would have, if I would have looked at her like just straight out, I would have saw
Nigga,
it.
you said in the episode, you was like, I can see it. That's what you said.
I can, yeah, but I mean, that don't mean like I would have got.
Yeah.
She looked like a fucking dude.
Speaking of trans, you saw what's happening in The Sims. You ever played The Sims?
I mean, who hasn't played Sims?
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
these everybody plays Sims.
yeah,
I used to
yeah.
make pimps and hoes on there. I had a whorehouse once.
No,
That'd be like 8 bitches.
and 8 toilets. Nigga.
Nigga, stable.
But what's going on in Tim's? They got trans
Like,
people in
nigga,
that bitch,
reminiscing on that shit like took me out of this. I was like, I was
They got-
gone for a
they
minute.
got-
I was in the nostalgic zone.
but they got intersex now.
Nah, they allowing you to be trans for some reason.
So what does the character look like?
Like a trans person.
That don't make no sense. What
You
is
wanna see
that?
a picture?
What do trans? Is that transphobic? Saying like, yo, you look trans?
That was gonna see. That's what I was about to bring up. Is that
Like, how? What do you mean they look trans?
It's
nigga?
like it's kind of like that ideology that some networks use. That was like a nigga can say nigga, or a nigger can say nigger because he's a nigger. It's that same logic.
yeah, like nigga, trans. Okay, I can't wait for this.
Nigga, hold
I
on.
wonder what other like
I put one in the notes.
You put a picture?
I put a picture.
they probably got beards and mustaches, nigga. But Sim does have a lot of mods you can download. Like you can fuck on there and shit.
This shit pop right up.
Okay.
Shout out Menace Material, man.
Oh wow,
Nigga, we have a
that's
team.
what they did.
That's what they did.
Oh okay.
They did it faster than I could do it.
So nigga, the shoulders. You see the traps in
It's
the
gonna be
middle.
on the screen. Bop.
You see the traps in the middle? That's the traps the other trans girl we was talking about had. That's why I was like, I could
So
tell.
who
But
go ahead.
who looks more trans?
No, hell no. What the fuck would I ask that, nigga? They're all trans. But who looks more trans is actually not a bad question.
The middle
The one in the middle, nigga, yeah.
So, nigga, that's a
But
but
that's Caitlyn Jenner.
nah, that bitch at least 6'4". You gotta add 3 more inches to that.
Caitlyn Jenner about 6'2", nigga, and she probably wearing heels.
Caitlyn Jenner 6'2"?
Yeah, nigga, she's an Olympian.
Exactly, nigga. That's 6'5" at least.
She's not 6'5".
Caitlyn Jenner.
Hey, how tall is Caitlyn Jenner, guys?
Caitlyn Jenner is an Olympic athlete, nigga. She's
She's at least 6'2", 6'6" in heels.
6'5".
6'6" in heels,
6'6" in heels.
probably. That's what I'm assuming. How long do heels be? Like 4 or 5 inches?
I feel like Caitlyn is like a real woman.
6'2".
Nigga,
That nigga 6'2"?
is that what I said?
Yeah,
I
okay.
think I was on the money.
Okay.
I think I was on the money.
Damn, 6'2".
6'2".
Oh shit.
About tall as us almost, nigga.
I'm taller than that bitch.
Nah, but she got her pumps on, nigga.
Nigga, nah.
Hell no.
And maybe
Bitch 6'7". She like Mystical from
if
BJ's.
she wearing yeah.
Shout out Mystical from BJ's.
Context, he was a 6'8"
He was a
gay
6'8"
dude.
gay dude. I mean, gay wasn't his personality, but that's why we called him Mystical.
Yeah.
Because he reminded us of Magic Johnson's son.
Yeah, his connections and shit.
Magical Mystical.
Yeah, magical was but
But
and
if he was wearing heels,
and-
he's like 7 feet tall.
and yeah, he was about 6'9". And every time he came around, yo, what's good?
That's what was interesting about that nigga.
And I used to hear him like talking normal.
When he talked,
Like, hey, like, get around us, yo, what's good?
is that manipulative?
I think it's a little insecure. I think maybe he didn't respect, not that he didn't respect us, but maybe he thought we was just a different type of nigga that would like feel weird around that. Like, nigga, you being gay has nothing to do with me. You can be yourself.
Maybe he
get what
wasn't
I mean?
attracted to us. You know what I mean? Because I'm assuming if he was attracted to us, he wouldn't play that whole "I'm gonna try to be your bro" type
But
role. You get what I'm saying?
If he was attracted to us, he would try to play the bro role. Like, he'd be like, yo, let's go hoop.
That's not what Keith did.
Keith was 64.
And Caucasian, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a different
completely
demographic.
different ball game, nigga. Completely different ball game. But nah, that nigga, yeah, he would play the bro role. That nigga was big as shit. You would ask me, right, the other day, you was like, would I put my kids on TRT, HGH?
Yeah, would you give your kids steroids?
I was recently thinking about that because I told you I saw the ad. It was an IG ad. I'm
Steroids?
gonna send y'all the fucking notes. But
The hyperlink, nigga.
Yeah, the hyperlink.
Hyperlink that
It was.
motherfucker.
I was just on IG, right? And I just saw it real quick. I was like, HGH, free consultation,
But like free samples?
free sampling. I'm like, yo, this is mainstream now. Like that. Is that
Drugs,
crazy?
nigga. Do you think...
Is that crazy?
Whose
though?
fault is that?
Like, steroids is more accessible than shrooms. And as far as like whose fault that is, I don't know. Like, nigga,
Shrooms are pretty accessible.
white people. I'm gonna blame
Because
white
you
people.
can legally buy the grow kit. You just got to grow your own shit.
That is true.
You can get the kit. You can get the seeds and all the motherfucking... It's just fungus.
Google had to
Little
grow that
fungus,
shit.
nigga.
But whose fault? Like, nigga,
Steroids have never been illegal. It's just
Bro.
different. It's different platforms and fucking arenas like NBA, professional sports.
Yeah.
That you can't use them in. That's why. That's where that stigma comes from. But nigga, there's niggas that go to the gym that are using steroids.
and
Blatantly.
I didn't know this, but on TikTok, it's
Niggas getting ass shots in the back of the gym.
yeah, nigga, they showing it now on TikTok. But I didn't know on TikTok it's a whole subgenre of kids like 14 to 18 doing like TRT and
Doing
shit.
steroids, nigga,
like
yeah.
nigga, they in the bathroom like just pumped up. POV, like, nigga, veins popping out, nigga. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with these kids?
Yeah, look,
Like, you 15 buff as shit. It doesn't even look natural.
That shit.
You know what I mean?
But what was you saying? You were saying
But-
that you would give your kids steroids?
I said that
David,
because I don't know, like, what if, like, just something is wrong, like, just something is wrong.
what, like he was prescribed steroids?
Like, what if something goes wrong, like, his dick don't get hard, like,
Yeah.
it don't shoot out
I think
the
it
same.
depends on what age that you do it.
I don't know,
I think
dog.
if you do it too young, the dick is like frozen in time. Like it doesn't grow past when they start doing
Yeah.
that shit. I don't know if that's real though. That shit, I think that's real. I think that's science.
I don't know, dog.
So if you start
I feel
shooting-
like if you
start shooting up steroids about 7, 8 years old, you got a 7, 8-year-old penis. When you're 35.
I feel like that's too late.
A pubescent pec bone, nigga.
I feel like that's too late, though.
To do what? Steroids?
Yeah, like, you got to go
Nah,
in
I think
early,
if you
like,
get them in, like,
2,
how old are you when your nuts drop?
probably like 8,
8 years old?
8, 9.
If I was going to give, like, first of all, I just wanted to address this real quick because it's probably like a parent-teachers association is watching this,
Yeah.
and we're probably about to get a lot of fucking heat
No.
because this is considered child abuse in some people's eyes, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I think it's child abuse to not consider it. Imagine you can set your kid up for the best possible outcome. Like, even if you know he's, like, stupid, right? Like, he's not going to be in any intellectual chambers and succeed. This nigga has to be athletic. Get that nigga steroids. Because they don't test in high school. And you can fuck around and end up with a little LeBron James just because you invested.
But then
That shit like
it's
getting in on Bitcoin early.
That's not even, like, honorable, though. Like, even if he ends up becoming the best ever, it's like, nigga, you not the best. You cheated. Wilt Chamberlain was a fucking vegan.
Oh, so now you got morals,
He was
nigga?
a vegan.
Now you're
But I'm
morally
just saying,
virtuous?
it's.
Wilt Chamberlain was a vegan?
I'm pretty sure. Kareem, one of them niggas. Shout out LeBron.
You know what's crazy? I wrote that down.
Yeah,
That was one of the things I wanted to
shout out
talk about.
LeBron. He just, nigga, dethroned Kareem.
Yeah, you was
know.
watching the game?
I wasn't watching the game, but I saw the shot that, happened.
Little fade away.
Little fade away.
Shout out Bron.
Yeah.
It's a tricky situation with him because he's living in a time where even as celebrated as LeBron James is, there's still like a level of underappreciation.
And
And niggas who just plain hating like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
yeah.
I think it's gonna take either him dying, which God forbid, like
Yeah.
early. I'm talking about when he's like Bill Russell age type shit.
Like, yeah.
Or that documentary drop.
It's going to
And
take
niggas
him.
really see the behind the scenes of what he was going through and how he did this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Cause you had the most expectations in the world, my nigga.
Bro, no cheating scandal.
We got these sexy ass spotlights on us right now, nigga. LeBron James had 1,000,000 times that, nigga. It was cameras flashing. It was niggas trying to buy him Hummers and shit. Niggas talking about his college eligibility.
Probably
niggas was saying he was on steroids.
Probably trying to extort him, niggas. Probably a whole bunch of things going on.
And he was supposed to be the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
Like they were saying chosen one. Nigga.
Usually doesn't happen like that. And we lived in an era where that happened. Like
chosen one.
A nigga was a chosen one.
One day I pulled up to the gym and there's this old head in there that niggas be hooping with. And he be seeing me get buckets. And he called me first round. Like every time I go in there, he'd be like first round, first round draft pick. And I was like, I don't feel pressure to play good because he says that shit. Imagine niggas is saying you the chosen one.
Yeah.
That's like the same thing on crack. And by the way, we got to get back in the motherfucking gym with you, nigga. Because that last time we was hooping was abysmal.
Yeah,
that shit was
sure.
That shit was horrible.
Yeah.
He don't even know. Nigga, I've been on a terror ever since then. For the last like month, I've done nothing but play basketball because that shit pissed me off so bad. I ain't played that bad in I don't know how long. I had to get my shit back right.
Yeah. Hurt your ego a little bit.
It hurt my ego, nigga. My reputation was bad. So now niggas got to go back to that very gym and do the same thing.
Had to turn into LeBron, nigga.
Hell yeah, the chosen one.
The
nigga.
King's mentality.
I might have to call myself the chosen one, so I play up the standard. Tell them niggas like, yeah, I'm chosen, baby.
Chosen one, them freaky deakies. What you hit them Giannis shoes? Wait, what does Giannis?
Shout out my Greek freaks.
But what does it say on the front?
Stay freaky.
Yeah, stay freaky. Giannis knew what he was doing.
I ain't put it on there.
Giannis a funny nigga.
He probably didn't put it on there either, nigga. That's Nike design team.
Nah, stay freaky.
He probably was just like, okay, in Greek.
Nah,
nigga, yeah.
He's like, stay freaky.
Stay freaky. Greek freak. I wouldn't have done that. If anything, I would have put just Greek freak. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Stay groovy.
Yeah.
Get groovy.
Yeah. Get freaky doesn't work.
Can't stop the groove. Something, nigga.
Greek freak.
What did you brought something up that we was really about to like? We was really about to talk about.
Was it some TRT?
Yeah.
Hey, staying on the LeBron. What about Anthony Davis sitting down?
It's who was it? Reggie Miller. He had a joke. He was like, "Nigga, every time Anthony Davis grimace is 3 weeks out," which is kind of fucked up. But I mean, hey, but
Yeah.
I mean, why? Because I feel like we had talked about this. But, like, do niggas just really just be injured? I never really hooped like that.
Niggas be hurt.
But hurt like that?
The NBA season is 82 games. That's a lot of games.
Bro.
They've been playing 82 games for years. That's a lot of motherfucking games, nigga.
How?
Niggas be getting hurt. And Anthony Davis is just fragile. He's ultra soft like Sharman.
He need to go to, what's the knees over toes guys?
Yeah.
He need to watch some of his content.
I don't know. That nigga, he's it's almost like he's built for failure. But with the whole sitting on the bench shit, not celebrating, it's like...
Nigga, he was losing the game.
Niggas might be playing too much into that. They was losing the game. Who was they playing? The Oklahoma City Thunder?
They was getting
That's exactly who they was
whooped on by the Thunders, nigga.
Getting whooped on by them
You'll
young
be mad.
boys.
Everybody
nigga.
would be mad.
I'd be mad than a motherfucker. I'd be mad if I was born with a unibrow.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, it's a bunch of shit to be mad about.
He probably hurting, too.
Physically or mentally?
Physically.
I don't know.
Probably
but he says that he didn't know that was the bucket. I can see that. He says he was mad about losing the game. That's a crucial game for them niggas. I can see that. Because in the NBA, we haven't seen too many failures like the Nets and the Lakers, nigga.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be fucking Greek gods in the NBA.
I was about to say.
It was supposed to be them niggas every year.
I was about to say. And
them niggas never lived up to expectations.
I genuinely just think he doesn't care. Like, he's like, nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
Cool, he broke the record, nigga.
You ain't never hated on a nigga before?
Yeah, it's like.
Everybody's human.
But it's not even like hate. It's probably just like.
Give a fuck about 38,000 points, nigga.
It's like, I see him out all the time.
38,000 points away from winning this game.
Especially you're seeing LeBron all the time.
Yeah.
It's like
I know he's great, nigga.
Cool, nigga. Like, I seen him in practice.
Yeah.
So it's
shout
a
out
bit
Bron
different.
though. He's making his resume a lot more accredited, nigga.
Yeah.
He's got some stamps on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I think he like top 4 in assists all time or some shit like that too.
Yeah, he's top 4 in a couple of things. And shout out to the Phoenix Suns. Shout out to the Nets. Who else got them
shout
on?
out to them niggas?
Who else got them on? The Mavericks.
Yeah.
Luke and Kyrie.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good first game.
That shit look weird, but it's probably gonna be cool.
It's probably gonna be cool.
This shit probably gonna be cool.
And then they was talking about how Kyrie's planning on leaving anyway, so it don't even matter.
But fuck all the NBA shit. Talk sports and shit. we be talking about a little bit about sports. But what do you think it is? Do you think it's the media, or do you think it's actual people who get real racist during Black History Month? Every Black History Month, there's gonna be a viral video of some white teenage kids at a Catholic school in the middle of Alabama somewhere doing something they're not supposed to on fucking camera.
That shit is always going on. It's not because it's Black History Month. I don't think. You want to know what's funny? I think when white people do racist shit, I genuinely think it's not racist in their head. You get what I mean? Like, I genuinely
understand
think it's almost like saying no homo for us.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even, it's like, dude, it's not even like that. It's just no homo.
Now,
you feel me?
We got to clarify that. Because what you're saying is true, but it's not applied to everybody that's doing that. Some niggas actually have the intent of hurting a motherfucker's feelings.
Yeah.
But if we make a joke about you working with 52 5'2" Mexicans at McDonald's, that's a fucking statistical fact. We can get Menace material to Google this shit.
Yeah, we definitely
That's a
can.
real thing.
Yeah.
You work with a lot of Hispanic people.
Exactly.
And the intent is comedy. We're not trying to offend anybody.
But for some reason, every time in the video, they always make it look personal. But
And we're going to go on that, but shout out to, I almost said his name. I can't say his name because of his occupation. But you know what I'm talking about.
You always, nigga.
Foreign. It's another word for foreign. It's another word for foreign.
Yeah.
He's of that ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? He said we invited to the cookout. We good with Hispanics, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can get like a mariachi band shit playing, nigga. Arriba, nigga. Yeah. We invited to the fiesta.
We tapped in with the Hispanics and shit.
Yeah, so, we can make jokes and not feel self-conscious. I don't ever really feel self-conscious unless I feel like it's not funny enough to justify how fucked up it is.
Like when the group of teens was walking around in Walmart. Some of them were prisoners.
Yeah, some of them were prisoners.
It's like you painted yourself black for that.
Yeah,
really.
What do you think?
No.
What do you think about, hypothetically speaking, right? What if the media was creating these stories? Like, just to play a little white devil's advocate. Shout out Charlamagne. I'm gonna play white devil's advocate. What if they was really just some prisoners that like snuck out through a chimney and they got smut on their face, and then they got a picture taken of them, and maybe they played it up. Like, maybe that wasn't the original intent, but somebody said some shit in the store, so it was like, oh, you want to play? Let's fucking play, nigga. Like, you've done some shit like that before. Like, you said something to a girl, you ain't really mean it, but she take it there, so it's like, shit, let's go there.
That's tricky.
Completely hypothetical.
I wouldn't.
By the way, I don't think that's what happened. I think them niggas was intentionally trying to be racist.
For sure.
They just watched 13th.
Yeah.
Oh shit, 13% of the population, 52%.
And you gotta understand this: we're living in a time where white people probably feel a little like they're being attacked for being white.
Man.
You know what I mean?
The cisgendered white man.
The cisgendered white man. They feel attacked, nigga.
He used to just be Tom.
They say they can't say nothing, but all I see is white people saying whatever the fuck they want. Like, you get what I mean?
What demographic of white people? I see a lot of white women getting their fucking soapbox opinions off, but
it's some white dudes.
I don't see no white dudes complaining. Maybe like Chet Hanks.
I
saw him complaining about not getting a lot of white boy love.
That might be true. Andrew Tate gets a lot of hate. I think that nigga's still in jail.
That's for other reasons. And I think he considers himself to be a minority. I don't think he identifies as white.
He does have a black father.
He has a black father.
Yeah.
Grand master for a father.
Yeah, a grand master, nigga. Yeah.
That's right. That's probably code.
Yeah. Nigga's intelligent.
I was having this conversation the other day. Like, you can't have kids if you're not a nigga that's known for something. Like, your son has to be able to go out just on his own volition and have somebody be like, yo, nigga, you don't even know for real. Your pops was a bad motherfucker. Like, has that shit ever happened to you? Somebody been like, nigga, your dad was that nigga and something?
Yeah, it depends on the context. Because with Little Durk, and I'm bringing him up because, he just talks about it often, his dad was like, nigga, the Big Meech of Chicago, like, just selling drugs and shit. And Lil Durk knew that. So, that might. Lil Durk probably was better off not knowing that his dad was like a famous drug dealer.
Where's Big Meech from? I thought he was the fucking Big Meech of Chicago, nigga. Detroit. Okay, I'm bugging.
Yeah. So it depends. Like, nigga, your dad, what was niggas say, like, hooping? They were saying that about, like...
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
on some hooping shit.
If he was selling, like, yo, your dad was killing niggas, selling drugs.
Yeah.
Taking baby mamas, killing them. Like, all crazy shit. Nah.
I heard some stories about my grandpa kicking niggas in the chest in the club and shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah. But then there's also a story about him getting kicked in the chest at the club. So, polarity, nigga.
I was about to say, nigga. Well, you think you can't get kicked, nigga?
Win some, lose some, nigga.
I about to say.
You know why they kicking? Imagine that. Imagine you just got a reputation for kicking niggas square in they shit.
Uh-huh.
And you just find a nigga that's ready to match it.
Uh-huh.
Because it's bound to happen, nigga.
Of course. Especially back then, like in the 70s and shit.
Are you prepared to get kicked in your chest?
I'm prepared to kick a nigga in his chest.
But are you prepared to kick a nigga, to get kicked in the chest?
That's nobody's prepared for that. I mean, no. Because most people don't know how to throw a kick, nigga.
Nigga, that shit sounds horrible.
Most people don't know how to throw a kick. Nigga, it is horrible. I was hitting the heavy bag. I was doing my some side kicks, right? I was trying to get my shit like Joe Rogan. Y'all might have to insert a clip of Joe Rogan in it. Yeah, a real side kick. And I'm like, yo, the amount of power that comes from my legs, nigga, like, like, it's crazy. Like what I was saying with TDS.
You're like a woman.
I can't wait.
You got a strong lower body.
Nigga, everybody. Nigga, you, nigga, AJ,
you, nigga.
Lauren, nigga. You feel me? But what I was saying with TDS, I can't wait until I have to decide not to fuck a nigga up. You get what I mean? So I'm like, damn, should I fuck this nigga up? I can't wait till I have to decipher that.
You have to.
Cause that's gonna be a what they call it?
You're paying $2,000.
An evolution?
In terms of
it's just like a true test. Like it's like the end of a game, nigga.
Nigga, yeah, that's how you get on to the next level. You gotta fight the first boss and shit. But it's like the thing is, you don't know. That's all it really is. You don't actually know until you do. And then when you do, you got it. Cause you hitting mats, you hitting rubber.
Exactly.
You doing a little light sparring with some fucking dummies, but you haven't really had to crack a nigga's shit.
But
that is a completely different endeavor, nigga.
It's different, but we train for that. Like, even when our coaches is teaching, he's like, yo, when it's your time, like, it's your time. You're hitting the bags. Your hands are up. Like, if you're in the distance, your hands are up. Like, it's a real fight. You feel me? So, nah.
You gotta treat that shit like you gotta do it at game speed.
Yeah. It depends on, who's coaching you. You feel me? But nah, yeah. Getting kicked is not cool. I've been kicked on accident. That shit was.
Would you rather get punched in the face or kicked in the chest?
It depends. Cause like,
and when I say kick, I don't mean like stationary. Like nigga got a running start.
I about to say like Ronaldo, nigga. Like
like something real extravagant.
So you talking about being punched by a boxer and being kicked by like a Muay Thai nigga?
Yeah, the nose parkour. Like you can run off the wall and really get in your shit.
Oh, a punch.
Yeah.
Punch? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Kicks hurt just too
nigga,
bad.
You stop breathing.
Kicks hurt.
Crack your ribs.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, no, you're not prepared to be kicked in the leg, nigga. Like, to be kicked in the leg, that shit
you gotta walk,
hurts, nigga.
You can't even get away if you get kicked in the leg too good.
Yeah, like, and it's different. Even with, like, training, like, we be training, like, fainting and shit. But if you're fighting a regular person on the street, it's not necessary to be fainting and doing all that shit, like, because they don't know how to fight.
But you saying you wouldn't choke a nigga out?
I would choke a nigga out. But you don't have to do all the extra shit you would do for somebody who knows how to fight. You get what I mean?
Yeah, because they coming at it from a different tactical standpoint.
Yeah,
they probably know shit that you don't even know.
Yeah.
So
it's different.
It's a little more anxiety, nigga, because you got to worry about the unknown unknowns.
Nigga, that's when you start fainting.
At least when you just fucking up a pedestrian, nigga, like you can pretty much bet.
Yeah.
That this nigga has no combat experience.
For sure. Kick a nigga leg off.
How would you feel if you went through like a couple months of training? The time came, you had to whoop this nigga ass, and it was justifiable. and he whooped your ass with no formal training.
I can't even see that happen.
But hypothetically,
I know what you're saying.
But you got an imagination, nigga.
Nah, I can't even cause this is fighting, nigga. Like this is something different. Like if in a real fight, nigga, like if a nigga was like really about to fight me.
What if he's simply bigger and blacker?
That's a possibility.
He's just bigger and blacker.
Tony, you've never been kicked in the legs, my nigga. Like, if I get the drop on him and I see his fucking kneecap,
what if he eat it?
Tony, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, nigga.
I'm talking about...
Of course.
I'm talking about, like, super nigga. Like in prison movies. The nigga that's gonna rape you. It's guaranteed he's gonna rape you by himself. Like the nigga from the Boondocks. Big-ass diesel nigga.
You got to come to the complimentary jiu-jitsu class just so you can see. Like, it's certain shit. Like, nigga, if you're bigger than me, that's something that's better. Because you're big as fuck, you fall harder.
So
like, you gotta come to the free class so you can see what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter.
You mean to tell me that
I've been thrown by girls, nigga.
You're indestructible, nigga?
I'm not saying I'm indestructible.
There's not a nigga with no formal training that can't whoop your ass.
But what I'm saying is, if I get my ass whooped by a nigga that doesn't have any training, he probably got the drop on me. And that's not me bragging. He got the drop on me.
Bear with me.
He got the drop on me.
Bear with me.
I'm trying to.
Listen.
I'm trying to.
Let me paint the picture.
You have to come to the free complimentary class, nigga.
I went to the free kickboxing class. I gotta go to judo. I gotta go to jiu-jitsu.
You don't gotta go to judo, but jiu-jitsu for real.
All, nigga.
Jiu-jitsu for real.
You can't be mixed martial artist with one art.
You too. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Colors to paint with,
but
nigga.
My nigga.
But hold on. Let me paint the picture, nigga. Let me Bob Ross.
I'm about to say.
You in a situation where a nigga fucks you up. It's possible. Just imagine it, nigga. You can imagine it. You're not super nigga. It's a nigga with no formal training that can fuck you up.
The thing that's fucking this hypothetical up is the no formal training.
Nigga,
like
fuck
you don't
fuck it. I'll give you 67 wins out of 100. 70 wins out of 100. On them 30 times that you lose, that's 30 individual times that you could have lost, nigga. So it's very possible to fucking lose.
It's possible.
It's possible. Even Michael Jordan wasn't 100%. So in that fucking 30% that you lost, how would you feel about continuing training?
Nigga, I would continue training for sure. If anything, I would continue more. But you have to come to the class just so you can see, like, it's like the top of that pyramid is what NBA players are, and then down here is the G leagues.
That's a good.
Matter of fact, not even high school.
Right there.
This is G League. This is how far the G League or D1.
G League ain't the bottom of the barrier, nigga. That's like rec.
But you see what I'm trying to say. Like that's how far it is from the G League. It's the same way with fighting and more.
That's
like,
how far you
with
are,
no
like,
formal training, I'm gonna be real with you. You have to get the drop on me. You have to.
Oh no, nigga.
You have to.
Nigga might just be talented.
You have to. Kickboxing, judo, and jiu-jitsu, I can't even fathom a nigga with no formal training. I can't.
I can see it.
I can't.
But I got a good imagination.
You have to come to
a beautiful imagination.
You have to come to the class so you can really see what the fuck niggas is doing. It's completely different. It's completely different.
So big nigga on you. You know how to handle that.
Bro, I know how to handle that shit.
I believe you. I'm gonna take your word for it.
You have to come to the class, nigga. This isn't basketball.
Because no formal training does make it a lot less likely. But it's still possible.
It's possible, but
any nigga could get got.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. But like this is fighting. It's certain things. Like if I get in that pocket and my hands get on your shoulders, you lost. Like you don't understand. You have to come to the class. You don't understand. If I get that over under and throw you,
fucking karate man,
we might have to move on, nigga. Because this is, I'm telling you,
white belt ass nigga.
I'm telling you. Shout out to all the niggas that know martial arts, that know what I'm talking about. It's completely different. It's completely different.
When you're a part of it, you got a different respect for the craft. Of course, you think it's your shit.
Nigga, it's not personal. It's just like, nigga, you have to come to the class.
I'm be there.
You know Ted, the nigga who was the kickboxing instructor.
Yeah.
Like he's lost before. in professional fights.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
But could you see, and that wasn't Ted, that was Big Country. Shout out Big Country. But you
two big countries. It's Big Country from Long Beach.
Yeah,
too.
Big Country. But I'm talking about
shout
the
out
white.
both the Big Countries.
I'm about to say, shout out both Big Countries.
One Big Country is a little bigger.
Yeah. He was a good brother, though. But the Big Country, the training instructor, like, could you see that nigga getting knocked out? Like, by a nigga that can't fight?
That nigga has chimpanzee strength.
It's just different, bro.
He's built different.
Like, I'm not beating nobody in D1 that plays D1.
Oh, yeah, nah. I mean, but 100 times, if you play 100 1v1 games, you bound to win something, nigga. That's just math. It's probability. That's how that shit work.
Dog. It's different, dog.
He said the odds in your favor?
It's different, dog.
Hey, nigga, if you say so.
It's different.
If you say so.
Don't say
I
that.
believe you.
You're being sarcastic.
Nah, I'm not. I'm being dead ass.
Nigga, I know you.
What
What are you talking about?
sincerity in my voice, nigga?
Nigga, first of all, no. And second of all, you understand what I'm saying. You're just being hard-headed.
Nah, I believe you. I'm telling you I agree with you, nigga.
It's completely different. If a nigga has no formal training and he thinks he can step up to me and just with full confidence, like, imagine a nigga who hasn't dribbled a basketball coming to you and saying he can beat you.
Nah, that's different. How is that different? Because playing a sport and fighting, like, you can just naturally punch hard. You know what I'm saying? You can just have natural strength to where if you connect on a nigga face, he's going to go to sleep with no formal training. That's possible.
But you can be naturally big and athletic.
But that doesn't translate to dribbling and shooting a basketball. Like, it's a different skill.
It's the same thing with fighting. Like,
more people have thrown a punch than have dribbled a ball.
It's the same thing with fighting. Like, yeah, you probably can hit hard, but your hook too fucking wide. I slipped in. I got you down. Like, that's just what it is.
That's why some niggas say that running is like the most fair sport. Because everybody has done it unless you got a fucking handicap.
Except for that one nigga.
So if you the fastest runner in the world, you are actually one of the most athletic people. Because, like,
long jump and shock put.
If you athletic in an arena that niggas don't do on an everyday, day-to-day basis, everybody's going to have to run. Not everybody's going to have to throw a motherfucking metal ball 50 yards. Now everybody's going to have to jump over a pole, you feel me? But even jumping not bad either because most niggas got to jump eventually.
Jumping over the long jump and shit.
Hell yeah.
They do that in football for what do they call it? For football when they test niggas' abilities.
You talking about the vertical?
The combine.
Yeah, the combine. Yeah, they do that with all the sports.
Fucking combine. Yeah, fucking football.
Nigga,
football.
I know that we stopped talking about that shit, but I just remember this. During the game, when LeBron broke the record, that shit was kind of like, I saw some shit that's never happened before in the game, nigga. Like, he hit the fucking shot, and then everybody stormed the court. It was a bunch of cameras. Fucking Adam Silver came out with a microphone, and they did a whole presentation.
In the middle of the game?
It's the third quarter, and it's like fucking 7 minutes left or some stupid shit. Like, that shit was in the middle of the game. They didn't call a timeout or nothing.
But let's be honest. He broke Kareem's record.
It was just weird, though. Like, the more I'm thinking about it,
it's like playing.
I might be like Anthony Davis. Nigga, we in the middle of a game. Y'all couldn't wait till after.
Bro, yeah.
They don't even do that with, like, championship rings and shit. Oh, I know it's the second half, but fuck it. You know, we got these rings here. Ring ceremony. They do it before the game. They could have easily did that shit after.
Or at least at the end of the quarter. I mean, because it was in the middle of the third quarter.
Just weird. It was weird.
It felt fabricated.
Yeah. But then again, there's a reason for that because that shit is going to get mad attention.
I was about to say.
LeBron breaking the record. You know, you got to get the whole photo op. Kareem passing that nigga the ball. He passed it a little weird. Like, it was borderline disrespectful. Like, he held that shit up, and then he was like, young nigga.
But that's how you get knighted. Like, you put the sword up, you hit the, nigga.
Like, he got knighted.
It's like.
But he didn't do all that. He just, he finger rolled it to him, nigga.
It was like a hook shot, nigga. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's too deep. Kareem said he was happy about it, though.
Yeah.
He said he was pretty happy for
it.
Supposed to, but you think he was really
That's what you're supposed to say. But I mean, like, if you could have a record that was never going to be broken, would you want to have a record that was never going to be broken? Ideally. Or at
Even
least
Kareem.
die before that shit happen. So you die
You don't even.
knowing that shit has never been touched, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful way to go out.
It's
Like,
also
Will Chamberlain got a record. He dead. And that shit still ain't been broken.
yeah.
But in his mind, in his spirit, like I don't know if they can see this. I don't know what you believe out there, what your God says, what your book says about disability, nigga. But as far as we know, this nigga Will Chamberlain died knowing that this was never gonna be touched.
And he just got lucky. Like he was playing during that era. Nobody was bigger than him. He was the most athletic nigga.
He was
ever.
definitely one of the biggest niggas. It'd be like that. But
I don't know.
But we here, new studio, new situations. It's a new week that we dropping. It's a new time that we dropping. Nigga. It's finna be an immaculate. Like it's almost like this is we're embarking on a new season.
Nigga, literally
It's a new season, nigga.
new season, same writers, same production, same
Nah, different production. Nigga.
Yeah, different production.
You see these microphones, nigga?
Yeah, I'm
Ain't
about to
nothing the
say.
same, nigga.
Yeah.
Except this turf and these posters.
I was about to say, it's completely different, but it's the same. I mean, expect better content, better thumbnails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lauren and AJ, you feel me?
Snippets and shit.
Yeah.
Some better research.
You got niggas running behind the camera right now, nigga, trying to get shit right. But yeah, man,
It's beautiful.
it's beautiful.
You got any closing remarks? Anything you want to get into? What time are we at right now? 1:10. You want to keep going? You want to close it out?
Man, it had to been some more important. Oh, nigga,
I'm with whatever.
We have a show coming out. We're hosting a show April 7th.
You know what's crazy?
Mountain
We haven't
Fest,
said
and
nothing
nothing
about
about that, which
Yeah.
is crazy. April 7th, LOI is hosting the show Mountain Fest. Shout out Jet, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Shout
everybody.
out Ted Rogers.
You feel me? But we hosting the show and shit. It's
Should we
gonna
like
be
talk
live.
about the niggas on the lineup, or does that matter? We gotta be professional. We gotta be professional, nigga. Come on now.
Hopefully, yeah, y'all.
Shit look ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a star-studded event, nigga. We got Housewife Band, nigga.
I bet you already got that shit pulled up.
Nah, I just kind of remember niggas. It's right here.
Jet Rogers on there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Apex 3400. Nobody dot
Nigga, Big John gonna be there. We completely forgot about that.
Big John is going to be DJing.
The Russian Machine.
Yeah. The Russian Machine is going to be there. Dirty Baby Wiz. Rebels No Savage. Royal Marquis. Or Marquise. And then Chloe. Man, it's a star-studded
That
event.
shit with a little more enthusiasm, nigga. Chloe, nigga.
I ain't never heard of Chloe.
Yeah, shout out Chloe. Can't wait to see you. I can't wait to bring you on stage.
And
girl?
Band Saint. I'm assuming.
That shit might not be Chloe, nigga. That might be Chloe. It's one of them fancy things. It got a little squiggly above the E.
Yeah.
Nigga, yeah,
Chloe.
It's French.
Yeah, apologies. But yeah, it's a lot of...
April 7th, 7:30 to 11.
Uh-huh.
We gonna put the address up.
Yeah, we gonna put the address
We
up.
gonna do all that.
It's we have a couple other things. Nigga, we have a radio show. We're on
We
the
should probably
radio
also
technically.
talk about that.
Shout out to TDS Radio.
Yeah.
Some good brothers and sisters over there. We recently did our first show.
Nah, we just did a little interview.
That was a little interview? Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's available, but if it is,
Yeah.
I hope you can find it.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at.
But we're going to be talking every Tuesdays with TDS. We're going to try to find a way to give y'all that link.
Yeah, because we can post it on the story.
Yeah.
And this is real radio, so it's going to be live. There's not some shit that you can watch after all.
Literally, it's
think
going to be
so.
live. It's going to be music.
live.
It's going to be breaks. 7 to 9.
We should probably discuss this on air since we haven't really had this conversation and we're here.
Yeah.
What kind of music are we going to play? Do you want to play our music or like their music?
It depends.
When I mean their music, I'm talking about like all these niggas we interviewed.
Yeah,
You feel me? Everybody that we know that making music. Because we really could. Shout out to the niggas who were with us when we was doing that Rough Riley radio shit. That was a whole different show that we had that we just
I
completely
don't think
stopped
nobody
doing.
was with us, but that's how long ago that shit was. We only did it once.
It was probably about 3 niggas.
Yeah, solid 3
4
niggas.
Nah, it might have been more than that because we was playing niggas' music.
But Rough
Niggas
Riley,
want to hear their music being played.
yeah, Rough Riley Radio was our first, rendition of a radio station.
It was our first installment.
Yeah,
we was testing the waters. It was like a little scrimmage. Did we do some more radio after that? Nah, we did some drops. But all that has culminated into this shit.
So, but it's called Talk Your Shit Tuesdays.
That's
but that's
the working title.
But I mean, that's the.
Because I don't love that.
Yeah,
I didn't even remember that we. Who said that? Whose idea was that?
Shit, the head nigga.
That's what they said?
Hey, that's Talking Shit Tuesday.
Well, if that's in my control, it's probably gonna be a little different.
But hey, now you talking shit.
Yeah. But if not, I guess we talking shit Tuesday.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's a lot of great things coming. You know, it's Menace Material. We're probably gonna be talking shit with them, hosting some shows with them. You know what I mean?
It was something that I wanted to ask you about. I don't remember what this shit was, nigga.
Some ass?
Nah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, that is some ass, but it's just not relevant.
Oh, shit.
It's irrelevant ass, nigga.
Oh, man. It's just saving ass.
Did you wanna do that?
Man, we can. Let's end it on that. $1 million worth of game. They kind of disappointed me. They recently had Mob Ties, Jay Prince. Junior was up there and some other nigga. I guess he was the assistant. I don't know his name. But I don't know what the fuck that was all about. I don't know how that interview happened. I don't know if they came to Jay Prince and was like, yo, we need you to talk about this. I don't know why they was asking those type of questions. Why are you asking him about, like, why did you just look at his body? It was just weird.
You know,
I lost a little bit of respect, just a little bit.
Yeah, we'll address that first.
Yeah,
because I also want to talk about him individually.
Who? Jay Prince.
Yeah, Jay Prince. But it's a little weird. You gotta try. I try to have empathy. I try to see myself in their position because we do this. We're talking on microphones right now. We've interviewed niggas.
If a nigga came up here trying to talk to us, not because they want to talk to us, but they have their
because
own
they want to facilitate
mission.
Some street beef.
You feel me? Like, don't even ever come up here with that shit.
Yeah.
Unless we ask you about it, then hey. But don't come up here with a plan, trying to defend yourself. And then Wallow and Gilly was just sitting there listening to that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what was going on.
So you think, morally speaking, because.
And then not only
this shit. Go ahead.
Charleston White, he already said.
Nigga said he loves the law.
He loves the law.
I love the law.
He loves the law. He already said, them niggas working with the feds.
Word.
I don't know. But can you be a criminal organization telling everybody you're a criminal organization?
That's not the best way to organize your criminals.
Unless it's like some.
It happens.
Unless it's like some, like, I don't know. Like, can you just do that? Mob ties? Nigga, they're called mob ties.
See, that's
you think FBI.
That's what I wanted to talk about with him in general. Because, like, the lore, the story,
bro,
the essence around the nigga is that he's like the Godfather. Like, he get a nigga, he'll extort a nigga, get a nigga chain took, then get it back to him.
And he used to have that, Mysterio.
That
mystique.
He was somebody that was referred to. He wasn't somebody that was in the spotlight as much.
Exactly. But it was starting, like, when he started fucking with Drake, he just started talking a lot. You know what I mean? Something happened or something.
I think what happened was he started being in a lot of headlines because he was squashing beef behind scenes and he was getting niggas' chains back.
Probably getting them took too, but we don't have proof on that.
Yeah, that's allegedly.
We don't got proof on that.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how it be though.
It's a strange situation because it's like
I lost a lot of respect for niggas.
Yeah, a little respect for them niggas. Shout out them niggas though, because they cool and they doing what they do.
But it has nothing to do with everything they've done. This is right now.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Like, this is weird. This is weird.
I'm trying to like
and seeing Wallow ask the questions, it was like, man. Charleston White even said it like, man, did you scare $1 million worth of games? You scare these niggas in the interviewing you?
Who else did he say some wild shit? Like he asked about seeing the dead body or something?
Bro,
who did he ask that to?
Wallow asked Jay Prince Jr., why did you just walk over the body?
Whose dead body was it? Because it was somebody relevant. Takeoff. Yeah.
It was just weird, dog. It was just weird.
Yeah, it's strange. The strange journalism.
Strange journalism.
Do you think?
I think what happened. You want to know? I think what happened. I think them niggas was chilling. $1 million worth of game.
Because we've done shit that could be considered problematic accidentally before. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, was it 9/11 that you wore a turban? Or was it 9/12?
It was one of the days.
But you was dressed like a Muslim terrorist. Close to 9/11.
But you see, that's that's racist though. Because I wasn't even wearing the dashiki. I just had on the turban.
You look like an extremist.
I'll blow up an ABC or something.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, I'll blow up a...
Shit, nigga, you look like you would be the cashier at a 7-Eleven. Turban on.
Blow up a lids.
Nigga, yeah.
But nah, man, them niggas, man.
It's a weird situation because it's like...
$1 million worth of game. They need to take a week break for that shit. I genuinely felt uncomfortable. I couldn't watch it.
Word.
I was like, yo...
When's the last time you felt that uncomfortable in an interview?
It's been a minute.
When Gayle King asked Kobe about the... is that who that was?
Probably that. Gayle King.
Yeah.
No, she talked shit about Kobe after his death.
Didn't she...
Like...
Did somebody ask him about it specifically? Like, I mean, directly?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Probably Oprah. When it was hot.
Yeah, shout out for Oprah, too. Mm-hmm. Oprah get a nigga on there crying.
That's probably where Jay Prince need to go. Go on Oprah.
You know what I want to do?
Get his character right.
I want to do some crazy shit like that. Like, I want to have like a Dr. Phil-esque show with LOI. Like, we trying to solve some problems. We having a round table discussion. We got a panel. We asking niggas about their opinions. Like, I saw this one shit, Dr. Phil. What were they talking about? They were talking about cultural appropriation. And they had like some motherfuckers in the fucking panel. It was like this one white bitch. She got canceled for doing something black. Probably twerking with faux locks or something. Yeah. Something super black.
Super black.
And then it was like this one other white. It was a lot of white girls. White girls might be the main victims.
They're the easiest. They can't do nothing.
Yeah, they're defenseless.
Yeah. Low armor.
Yeah. But it was this one white girl. She wore a traditional Chinese dress to a wedding. She got married in it. You know, shit like that. But it'd be that would be crazy. Have like a round table discussion with some niggas, get different opinions. Kind of like what we did in that documentary that's never gonna see the light of day.
Yeah.
We used to talk about that shit so much.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We got a documentary on the way, nigga.
Well, probably, yeah. It's gonna be brought back though.
That shit probably gonna resurface in like 30 years.
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, oh shit. Just did that.
We're gonna start doing documentaries, you know what I mean? We're gonna start having a little bit more free time. You feel me? We got a team behind us now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We can do some creative work.
Yeah, just know it's a whole lot of content, a whole lot of pimping, a whole lot of pandering going to go on.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to address, nigga? Once again,
a lot of good things.
Like shout out to Menace Material for seeing something in us. Apparently, they think we can do this shit.
Yeah, shout out to Menace Material, you know what I mean? Shout out to LOI, too.
Yeah.
You know, both parties are smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Connecting like this, you feel me? Both geniuses, really.
It's been good. It's been great.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's been fantastic. J Nobles.
It's on groove.
If you enjoyed it,
you know
like it.
We never shouted out. The camera just turned off. I heard it. But we never shouted out the lovely ladies at LOI. That shit didn't happen in the beginning. So shout out to them.
Damn, going in too fucking fast. You see, that's why niggas got to slow the fuck down.
Niggas got to slow down. We was excited, nigga.
Damn. Shout out to lovely ladies of LOI. Really supporting. Shout out Pink Moscato. Yeah, show April 7th. New shows every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Dropping 6 p.m. Wednesdays.
It'll be in the description, nigga.
It's a whole lot of dates and shit.
Land the ship.
Ow.